Hello, our good people, particularly on YouTube that are watching this. Welcome. It's good to have you with us. This is the For Racing Thanks and Appreciates Match at Racing. 1,200 metres. Paulie's had a tremendous run. I'm going to start with Darren Burrows. He's back with us. Talk to him about the first leg of the Pick 6 where Betway have got number 6, Vivacious Vicky at 5-2 favourite, with the 5 Count Your Chances trading at around 16-5 or thereabouts. So just a bit more than 3-1. You can get some of that. And then 7 Andy's Girls at 7-2. Darren, first leg. Raptor Islands also I like. Based it hasn't run, but the form line been deadly. The stables well. Any sort of chance, or what do you like here?
Well, Clyde, this horse Vivacious Vicky was very disappointing to me last time out. I really liked his chances. He didn't quite find a finish. He was stopping late. He steps up to 1,200 meters. He's probably got the most ability in the race, but the penny hasn't dropped yet. Andy's Girl, there was a lot of support for her on debut. That was a bit of a below par performance. Q the Rebel, the first timer out of Rebel Queen. There's a lot of speed in this pedigree. Could make a winning debut, but follow the market closely. I'm hoping to get through with 5, 6, 7, and 8, but healthy respect for the Peter runner.
Yeah, healthy respect for the one. What do you make of Vivacious Vicky? The penny hasn't dropped in Darren's view, or maybe not yet?
Yeah, I think he could potentially enjoy the 1,200 Clyde, but he has been disappointing. Last time out, he had every opportunity and he wasn't finding much in the latter stages. But he's a lightly raised 2-year-old. I mean, how do you knock him?
Yeah.
Raptor Island's got the form line to win this event. He does return from a layoff. Limited sort. Captain TikTok, I thought his penultimate start up the Vaal straight behind 2 very nice sorts in Raven Black and Dreamland is good enough to see him feature over here. Don't really like Count Your Chances. I think she'll blow in the market. Andy's Girl could improve. I see the tongue tie goes on. I'm going to say Captain TikTok will finish in the money. It's a tricky event, Clyde.
Tricky, and it's the first time we've done anything about. There's no comment or anything like that yet. So we don't know about.
The dam was very speedy, yeah?
Yes, Darren said so. Q the Rebel. All right, we'll watch this closely. Here's a Pick 6, everybody. Get your Pick 6 on. Remember 5, 6, 7, 8. But we are worried about the one Raptor Island because the stable's flying and the form line's deadly. By 10 and 12, by 8, by 9, by all those horses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 880 Rand. That's if you take it as is. I do recommend, I've spoken to Darren, we might just want to add the one in Raptor Island in terms of the first leg. On to race number 4 now. Let's talk about this race. Midnight Stroll's top of the board. It's priced up at 9-5 to win the race. 18-10 thereabouts. Sean Terry, Gavin Larena had the one start. Daryl, you did pick up or something about Midnight Stroll at the gate that caught your eye.
Yeah, completely taken out. And for her to have picked up and finished where she did, I thought it was very encouraging. In my mind, it suggests she's got a bit of quality about her. I would have liked to see her over 1,400 or mile, Clyde. That's my only reservation of here. But like I say, from what I saw on debut, I think she could be the right one. Azaleas for all. Form lines concern me, but she showed good pace in her second start. She could be learning about things now, and the improver in the pack has to be number 12, One Fell Swoop. Watch the market, see if there's any support for her. She has to go into trifectas and quartets. But Midnight Stroll, as long as she gets a clean break and she's not run off her feet, I think she's the right one to be with.
Okay, so there's the story. Midnight Stroll, hopefully no issues with the start, as Daryl just made reference to. And One Fell Swoop, well, those horses that come to Tony Peter first time, a lot of the time they win. So just watch out for that. That's 10-1. Darren Burrows is not able to stay with us for the rest of it. So what I can tell you is this is what he's recommending you do. He's going 10 and 12 by banker 8 by banker 9. So he's got a couple of bankers in this jackpot. That works out to 22 Rand with a whole lot of horses at the back. So take a snapshot to that, scan it, do as you please, everybody. Let's get that jackpot on race number 4. Little Miss Swagger tops the board to number 8 on the card, priced up at around 9 to 10 or thereabouts is the current odds about Little Miss Swagger. It looks hard to beat, or what's your plan?
Bit stiff last time out, Clyde. She was coming with a challenging effort behind Lady Elliot. There was an objection, it was overruled. But I thought today she's improving with each and every start. On debut, she ran against winners.
Mm-hmm.
Then she ran behind Colorado Creek. That form line's working out extremely well.
Yeah.
Last time out behind Lady Elliot over the 1450, she showed good improvement. So certainly on the upgrade, learning about racing, one has to believe that the 1600 is certainly within her reach at this stage. So I make her very, very hard to beat. And one of the better bets on the card.
Okay.
Trifectas and quartets include Countess Danger. She improved without the blinkers last time out. Inevitable to date. She's certainly shown her best form up the Vaal straight. Princess Izari has got scope for improvement. But I think many will be shocked to see Little Miss Swagger
Get
overturned.
beat.
Yeah.
She should win at number 8. I like a bit of a shoot here, any price, called Princess Azaria, number 9 on the card. I think she's going to show more improvement. I don't think she can win it, but I think she can certainly be right there at the finish. Let's have a look at what the plan is from Darren's side. He's taking Little Miss Swagger. Darryl's given the rubber stamp that. He's on to that as well. And he also likes Jordan, does Darren Burrows, in the next race. On to race 6, it's a run over the 1800 metres. I beg your pardon, the mile. It's a mile straight, not 1800 metres. It's up the straight. Take a note about that. Well, you'll know by now, won't you? There's that 10-metre rail down the middle, and you've got that spur as well. So that it's at about the 600-metre mark, if my memory serves me correctly. This race, Daryl, I know that Darren's on Jordan. Which one you on?
I think he is the right horse, Clyde. Concerns me is the time on that occasion was very slow. But and he got easy fractions up front, so I think he also ran above expectations. But the form line has worked out extremely well.
I see that, yeah. I see
the
two
front
winners.
line won. Mutarazi won.
Yes.
Mutarazi Jordan beat Mutarazi comfortably. Mutarazi beat Holocene. So on a line through Mutarazi, Jordan's got the beating of Holocene.
Yeah.
So I make the danger George Handel. 1200 last time out, I thought run off his feet. He wasn't quickening. 1400 in his penultimate start. He was staying on, Clyde. Ruby finished alongside him. He was stiff in his next encounter. So for me, I'm going to be... I'll make it a race in 2 between numbers 6 and 9. Darren Burrows says Jordan's a 5 to 10 shot, and he's very bullish.
Yeah, he did say, he said he's very strong on that. George Handel, you say the mile will suit, eh? No problem.
I hope so. I believe so, yes. I mean, over the 1400, he was showing no signs of stopping.
Okay. We got it. You got it from both. Let's have a look then. It's what is race 6? It's just an opportunity to get on in terms of Darren's side. He says Jordan, and maybe you want to take some exactas with Darryl's horse, George Handel. So 9 and then 6. For Racing thanks and appreciates Wayo Mowing Racing. It's a handicap over 1200 metres. In this particular event, from a market perspective, I'll give you an idea as to how they're betting. We're doing this on Wednesday, please don't forget. Where number 4, Samoa, is 9 to 2, and number 3, Time for Charity, is 9 to 2, and number 5, Fort Lauderdale, is also at 9 to 2 with Betway. So that's how they're betting those horses in the race.
Betway, eh? They pay your tax, Clyde.
They pay your tax, that's right. Eh? 100%,
Anyway.
you want whatever you take, you get 100% back plus your stake.
Yeah, form updates, Mescal. I expected more from him last time out. He had every opportunity. He ran 5 lengths behind Sir Yaverman. Back to basics now. You can put a line through his effort, Clyde. He fluffed it at the start. He got left. Beaten 11 lengths by Spring Will Come. I'm expecting improvement from him. Coming back to the 1200. Just hope he breaks well. Lulu's boy, I find it interesting that Samanga won on him, and also another one for the yard, Gregor McGregor. He's opted to ride. I don't know if he had the choice. Number 6, Fully Loaded. So don't know what you want to read into
Interesting,
that.
that's 14 to 1. I see the price
Yeah.
at the moment.
But
But he has been taking rides for Fabian, hasn't he, Samanga? They've been riding
Yeah.
winners. And
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you got the likes of Time for Charity, Samoa. They have to go in. Nice little Raffy for your trifectas, Clyde. Please throw in number 10, Mix the Magic. Last time out, didn't get the cleanest of brakes, and she was drawn on the wrong side of the track. I think if she's going to be the quartet and trifecta kicker.
Okay, 10, Mix the Magic, who has now got Jeff Saister riding it. There's one Daryl Lux is a bit of a shrewdy, put it into the play. Well, there's only one more race to come after this. So what do we do here before we move on? We're taking doubles. We're going 4, 8, 9 and 10. And we're taking the double into the last race with that horse number 8 on the card, Quasi's Lady. So is Daryl Murray. Next time we'll be at the Vaal is on Tuesday, the 11th of July, which is over this particular distance, over 1,800 metres. So they're going around the turn here. Daryl's told us Quasi's Lady is the right one. He believes that Quasi will pull off the hat-trick of wins. You're not worried about the penalty or anything like that, and that
Yeah.
all seems to be in control.
Clyde, you've got a filly coming to the track who's in certainly great order, improving with racing. She's just loving the fact that she's now going the extended trip. She doesn't win by too far. So I know she did pick up a £5 penalty for, what was it, a neck victory, but the runner-up picked up £3.
Yeah.
Well, it was half a length. But you know, she's the type that just gets the job done.
Yep.
And how do you...
She's been impressive her last 2 runs to date. Yeah.
How do you not respect her? I mean, I thought she'd be shorty in the market. I think there's some value about her. You will get a run for your money. Last time out, the race wasn't run to suit.
Right.
It went very slow up front. She quickened up from the back of the field. I would say it's either her or a few that you have to take into account. With the likes of Special Charm, who meets her slightly more favourable weight terms. And then especially, Clyde, especially number 5, Bold Fortune. Now, I know she hasn't really been featuring of late, but she's dropped right down to an 85 with a 2.5 kg apprentice allowance of her back. All depends on how much ground she's got to make up, because the track is going to be running fast.
Yeah, she's dropped Bold Fortune quite considerably in the rating. So number 5, watch out for that. Daryl says the 8, Quasi's Lady. The market's got the 3, United Council. They've got that top of the boards at the moment at 5 to 2. You can get as much 92 Quasi Lady as you really want, and 10 to 1 about Bold Fortune. Interesting race. Let's get into what we're doing in the last from our boys. Daryl says, no, I'm taking all the 9 to 2 I can about Quasi's Lady, because when I take the 9 to 2, I'm getting 100% back with Betway.